Greetings and salutations, and welcome back once again to Jena. I hope you have all had a good day, evening, morning, or whatever it happens to be. And let us see what has happened over the turn. Okay, they're gonna hit me in the side, unfortunately. Oof, that's gonna hurt. Alright, those boys are gonna probably rout. So he's taken Oberpolnitz. He just simply drove me out of it via both manoeuvring and cannon fire. Alrighty, let's speed it up. And we'll see what, if anything else happens. We know he's going to hit me here, and it's going to hurt like hell. Alrighty, let's have a look-see. They continue to rout. 3 units undisordered out of 15, 4 units out of 5 rallied. 1 unit routs, no one recovers fatigue, and 1 unit resupplied. So he routed that way and ran straight through the skirmishers. Go right up to them, please. And then you will actually do that. As we bring in the rest of the cavalry. With the goal of really giving him some problems. Alright, you 4 guns will blast them. And then you 6 guns will blast. Absolutely no one, because you're going to turn to face that way. Fall back, fall back. Fall back. Ow, that hurt. That really hurt. Pull them back as well. Alright, you gather there and look to try and rally everybody. And you are going to continue routing for me. Fall back and fall back. Blink away. Oof. I'll form them into square. Alright. Horse gun. Open fire. Shoot them. And then you will shoot them. We'll get these continuing to move. And with that, they will have fully retreated. And now I can commit forward these boys. And we'll bring up the 2-pounder guns. We'll continue moving forward this lot. They are probably... probably another hour away? Alright, let's bring Holzendorf back into following the main line. As I've decided, we're going to make use of Hohenloh's wing to try and obliterate, well, not really obliterate, but certainly put the hurt on what I believe, well, that I know to be Bernadotte's first corps. Yeah, the first corps. So we're going to look to try and beat the first corps in an engagement. In the meantime, problem is I won't see anything there. Well, I think that'll do for now. First squadron, second squadron. First and second squadron of the Saxon Hussars will be there. So while they can be seen from the hill, they can't be that well seen. Third and fourth squadrons of the Saxons will be there. And then we will have a little gap. Have 5th and 6th squadrons along with the brigade and extra officer, and then the 7th squadron will be there. Can you... No, you have to sit there or there. So that will do. They will sit right there. Nice and ready to be committed forward when needed. Now, as for the other chunk of the cavalry, that will form down behind this slope. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 7th, 7th and 8th squadron will be behind them. And then the 9th and 10th will be behind them, with the horse guns being with them just in case. Deploy some skirmishers. Alrighty. You will deploy one more skirmisher, as will you. Okay. I've got like... What's that? 7... Okay, that should be fairly decent range. Yes, there's a gap there that he could barge his way through. But it's a case of, will he want to? And more importantly, I could close that gap up a little bit more. But I'm not going to because, well... then I would further constrict my guns' firing angles, so... And then the 8th Squadron of the Hussars, once fully recombined, will... march towards the spot. Right, pontooners, you could keep going that way. Beluga, I'm going to break you off the road. For the most part. Or at least break you off the main road. While we work on bringing up the others. Prince of Orange continues to march. Duke of Brunswick. Advance Guard wagons. And then Schmettau will go there. What are we? 2 turns behind? Give or take. If I do? I had a plan, but my plan's sort of gone out the window now, I think. Just because I am completely blind. So, I'm gonna have to be basing things on too many assumptions. Too many assumptions and not enough facts. Which is going to cause quite a few, shall we say, problems? So... So, for now, we have to just keep on pressing. Does he see? Yes, he does. He does see them also. Alright, they can go that way. You belong to Zweilen F, so you will actually go and join. And then Schönenberg will do that. These boys I'm going to work back. Just to keep it in line, and so they're not out on a limb. What to do? Do I continue moving Kalkoi? That's the question now, isn't it? And I think the answer is still a big fat nope. I'm basically trying, slowly but surely, to get towards nightfall. Once we reach nightfall, I will disengage from the French here at Oberpulnitz and Neustadt, and probably retreat to where... I mean, here wouldn't be so bad, except for one very big problem. The massive-ass forest at my back, and one road. To quote a very great movie, obviously I would be no student of Caesar if I do that. I will position myself badly with trees at my back. For those of us who get that reference, even though it's not a one-to-one reference. So I think the next best play, this wouldn't be a bad spot for a battle, at least for me, but again, what does it lack? Well, it lacks a retreat path, unfortunately. No retreat path, and trees at my back. And no road either. Ugh. So the next best place is probably here. And I would basically place myself on this sort of bit of high ground. It's not even really high ground, to be fair. It's just a little rise in the ground. I would place myself there and use the 4 villages to break up his attack by forcing him to, well, take them. And then I could have all my cav sat over here, or a lot of cav sat over here to really say, you want to go that way, You're going to have to bring infantry and guns, which will take time, and so on. Still, for now, I thank you all for watching once again. I hope you have been enjoying the series, with it currently being rather slow because of what's happening here. I don't want you to miss any of the action. But if you have enjoyed, please let me know in the comments or with a thumbs up. But until next time, this has been the Jena Campaign, and I will see you all very, very soon. So until then, bye-bye for now.